Have you ever faced a situation where you felt that life has just knocked you down and knocked you down so hard that it is impossible for you to get up once again and stand back on your feet once again? Well, tough times actually make us all, feel so powerless within. But let me tell you a truth. We are all, and trust me, we are all much stronger than we think. The only thing we need to do is we need to cultivate resilience, because resilience is a skill we are not born with. It is a skill which is cultivated, but once it's cultivated, it helps us overcome all challenges in life. No matter how hard life gets, we are able to bounce back stronger. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, and today we are talking about a skill that is essential for navigating through life's challenges: resilience. Now, resilience is our ability to adapt, thrive, and recover in the face of adversity. Whether it's a personal loss we are going through, or maybe a professional setback, or maybe just an unexpected blow that has come our way. Life keeps throwing those curveballs at us. Resilience is what helps us move forward when everything feels like it's falling apart. So, in this episode, I'll guide you through 5 powerful steps that will help you cultivate resilience during life's toughest moments. So, if you've been searching for ways to strengthen your inner resolve and rise above your challenges, this episode is just for you. So, let's dive straight in. Here are the 5 steps to cultivate resilience during life's toughest moments. Number 1, acknowledge and accept your emotions. The first step to resilience is giving yourself permission to feel those emotions. Suppressing emotions will only delay your healing. So acknowledge and accept that yes, you're feeling this, you're going through this. Acknowledging and accepting them will allow you to process those emotions, and after you process those emotions, it will become much easier for you to move forward. Remember, feeling pain or feeling sadness is natural, right? We all feel pain, we all feel sadness when we are going through a situation, when it's a difficult time for us. So, feeling sad, feeling hurt is not a sign of weakness. Remember that. Take a moment to name what you're feeling, give it a name. Figure out whether it's anger, whether it's hurt, whether it's sadness, whether it's fear, and remind yourself that it's okay to feel that way. Number 2, shift your perspective. Resilience, comes from reframing how you view a situation. So instead of focusing on what you have lost, try finding out what you've learned from this situation, learned from this experience, because let me tell you this: whatever we go through in life, whatever experience we go through in life, there is always a learning to it. We always learn something from it. And ask yourself, what is this situation teaching me? When you shift your mindset, it helps you see these tough moments as opportunities for growth rather than just setbacks. Once you start figuring out that, oh my God, I have actually come out learning this from this situation, it will be a mind shift for you. Number 3, build a support system. You do not have to face tough moments alone. A lot of us just keep our tough moments to ourselves, thinking that, why should we share, and why should we burden somebody else, and, why should we talk about our sorrow or our failures with somebody else. But the truth is, the moment you share, you are actually building a support system for yourself, because you are surrounding yourself with people who are there to give you that moral support, who are there to uplift you, whether they are friends or family. Or if you don't want to go to a friend, you don't want to discuss it with your family, go to a therapist, go to a coach, go to a mentor. but build a support system for yourself. Talking to someone you trust will provide clarity, and it will give you so much of emotional relief. A strong support system will give you all the strength to keep going, no matter how hard the situation is. So reach out to one person, and share how you're feeling and ask for support. Number 4, focus on what you can control instead of focusing on what you cannot. Resilience grows when you let go of what's beyond your control and you start focusing on what you can influence. You can't change the past. There are situations you cannot control. There are things that will happen in your life which you will have no control over. But how you respond to those situations, how you respond to those challenges, how you respond to every difficulty that comes your way is in your control. So identify small actionable steps that you can take to regain a sense of control, to regain a sense of agency in your life. Write down one thing you can control. Okay, whether it's your attitude towards things, towards people, whether it's a particular habit of yours, whatever it is. Understand and write down one thing you can control today and take action on it. Last but not the least, practice self-care and self-compassion. Taking care of yourself is a necessity. It is not a luxury. It is not a luxury. Most of us do not, get into self-care regimes and, self-care routines, thinking that, oh my God, how lucky some people are to have all the time to do this. I don't have the time to do this. No, it is not a luxury. It is a necessity. You have to take out time. You have to make an effort to be good to yourself. And especially during tough times, taking care of yourself is absolutely essential. Prioritize your sleep. Prioritize your exercise. Prioritize a healthy nutrition to support your physical and mental well-being. Be kind to yourself. Avoid self-criticism. Keep reminding yourself that resilience is a process. With time, you become more and more resilient. It is not a one-time achievement. Schedule 10 minutes of your time for a self-care activity. Whatever you like, whatever you do that where you feel you've pampered yourself. It could be meditation, it could be a walk, it could be just a simple breathing exercise, or it could be nothingness. Just sitting in one corner doing nothing, closing your eyes for 10 minutes and just, switching off from the rest of the world. Whatever it is, schedule 10 minutes in a day to do your self-care routine. Well, these were the 5 steps to building resilience. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Flight to Fulfillment. Resilience is your superpower. Remember that. Resilience is what will allow you to navigate through life's toughest moments and come out stronger on the other side. People will look at you and get inspired. Trust me. So let's recap the 5 steps once more. Number 1, acknowledge and accept your emotions. Number 2, shift your perspective. Number 3, build a support system. Number 4, focus on what you can control. And number 5, practice self-care, practice self-compassion. So if this episode inspired you, take a moment to reflect on which step resonates most with you and commit to taking action today. Remember, every small effort you make will strengthen your resilience. So if you found this episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who might need a reminder for their inner strength. Till my next podcast, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, reminding you that tough times don't last, but resilient people do. So keep going. You've got this, and I'll see you in my next podcast. Bye-bye.